Good evening. The border city, as well as cities all across the country, were painted pink today. Now, bullying is still a growing problem everywhere, whether it's in school, at work, or online. Now, the border city recently declared February 26th as Lloydminster Anti-Bullying Day, with several students from the bullying prevention program spreading the message to other schools. Anna Stanslau reports.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
The movie Mean Girls was a prime example of bullying, but wearing pink on Wednesday now takes on a different meaning to take a stand on bullying.
You see bullying everywhere you go, not just in schools, but also in like workplaces and at home and things like that with older siblings. So I think it's important because otherwise it's never going to stop and it's just going to keep getting worse.
This grade 11 student says self-harm is an epidemic from bullying and hopes to create change among students.
Not being a bystander, kind of stepping in and standing up for the people that you believe in. If that's not working, you can always go to your teachers, and also just making sure that you're letting people know that like you're there for them and that it's okay for them to be themselves.
A lot of difference can be made if just one person takes a stand.
Pink Shirt Day began when a grade 9 Nova Scotia student was bullied on his first day of school after wearing a pink shirt.
Leanne Melnichenko says one day of wearing pink won't be able to stop this problem, but instead brings awareness.
We want students to be able to speak to younger students, to act as mentors and allow the younger students to see them as possibly a hope for what the future might look like.
And on being the bully, Leanne believes many make decisions in the spur of the moment without thinking about the consequences.
One of the things that we want to do is create awareness of what it's like to be in that position and what we could do differently in the next time.
All I want is to make a difference, so I hope that somehow doing this can make a difference in at least one person.
Anna Stanislau, Newcap News.
Meanwhile, Lac La Biche is also celebrating Pink Shirt Day. Students from 3 different schools were part of a special speaking engagement that included Alberta Premier Alison Redford. Fraser Snowden was there and has more.
The passion lit inside you to start a change.
14-year-old Mackenzie Murphy came to speak to the kids. She was bullied through her childhood and became an upstander in her own community of Airdrie.
After I tried to commit suicide, my mayor started to take me seriously, and he decided to make an anti-bullying bylaw alongside with me and my council, and we have, after 8 months, it finally was passed.
Hundreds of pink-shirted students gathered in the Bold Centre to show they stand up to bullying. Premier Alison Redford came to speak and says she is amazed how the support of this issue has grown over the years.
So exciting to be here and to feel the enthusiasm in the room from all of these students and community leaders, teachers, counselors, who are all coming together to talk about bullying in a way that frankly we didn't do when I was a kid.
Mackenzie says to fight the battle, more kids need to speak out against bullying.
We need more youth to come out and be brave enough to do it, because kids automatically connect with other kids. It makes them feel not alone, and that's really a big thing, is not feeling alone.
Premier Redford adds that her government is working hard on the problem of bullying in schools.
There's more support through the Department of Education for teachers and for counselors to understand the dynamics of bullying, which are a very complicated thing, to make sure that we're supporting social media campaigns that we're involved in as a provincial government to make sure that people are sharing those experiences.
In Lac La Biche, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.
A Saskatchewan fundraiser that goes a long way making the lives of those dealing with illness better is just a few days away. Now, for nearly 4 decades, Telemiracle has been raising money for the Kinsman Foundation, which helps Saskatchewan residents get access to special equipment and medical treatment. Now, last year, the telethon raised $5.5 million. The Kinsman is hoping for another strong outing.
There's never a target really set. Of course, like everything, you try to exceed last year's goal. But if you make $1 million, you make $1 million. If you make $2 million, you make $2 million. Every penny goes back to the individuals that require it.
While most donations are called in during the event, local Kinsman chapters also collect money leading up to the telethon. The main fundraiser for the Lloydminster Kinsman and Cadets each year is the Telemiracle Steak Night, which was held earlier this month.
Lloydminster is presenting our on-air presentation on Sunday morning at 11:20 Alberta time, 12:20 Saskatchewan time. and we're pretty excited this year as it now brings us over the $250,000 that we've pledged to Telemiracle over the last 9 years.
Telemiracle 38 runs from 9 p.m. on Saturday, March 1st to 5 p.m. on Sunday, March 2nd in Regina. Now you can catch the whole thing live on Newcap Television.